Because it's so far away.
You know. Michael, I asked Bruce and Jamal this, what they could share about the plane ride home. They said there was a lot of intermingling and a lot of partying up and down. That's my word, not their words. But what can you share about the scene coming home, sweeping the Lakers, and making history?
Yeah, I didn't see anything. I didn't hear anything.
You don't remember anything?
No, I remember everything. I was sitting there with my coaches. It felt like took forever to take off. And the front of the plane had some music playing, sounded pretty lively, but the back of the plane I was nervous to go back there. They said, Coach, you don't want to go in the back. So I stayed away from the back and kept my head down. I watched part of the fourth quarter, all the plays that we made down the stretch, which was just incredible. Have we come up with a name for Nikola's shot? Like, is there going to be like a historical name for the shot he made? The Sombor sling. All right. Yeah. But yeah, it was eventful. But for me, it was just trying to soak in the whole moment and kept on asking myself, is this series really over? So let everybody else have some fun. But we got a lot of work to do.
Michael, how do you not lose the rhythm that you guys had, throughout that Lakers series and balance that with getting you guys the rest you need heading into the finals?
Well, it's impossible to keep your rhythm if you're not playing games. I mean, you can do whatever you want in practice, but there's no way you can replicate playing an NBA playoff game. We gave our guys off Tuesday. Wednesday was an optional day. A lot of guys showed up. And then just yesterday, I had everybody come in, get some conditioning in PD. And, today we had a good practice. Didn't go long. But for us, my biggest concern is the rhythm, as you mentioned, but more importantly, conditioning. You're playing every other day for so long, and now all of a sudden you have a 8, 9, 10-day break, whatever it is. So I wanted to make sure we got up and down, conditioned. The energy in the gym was great. And it's a tough situation because you're just kind of preparing for an opponent you don't know who you're going to play. So right now, as I told our players, Cyrus, and this is about us, we have to shore up who we are and address the areas that we have not been maybe good enough, or areas that we can clean up. So, but it's really hard to keep your rhythm when you're not playing NBA games. But we'll do everything we can to try to keep the rhythm as best as possible.
Pat Graham.
The outside looking in, it looks like there hasn't been much drama. It looks like this team really likes each other. What's it been like to coach a team that just generally seems to like each other?
Well, I think for 8 years now, I think it's kind of been part of our culture. We've in this business, you have to bring in talented players. That's a given. But I think we've always done a good job of identifying guys that will fit into this culture. And what I also love about this franchise is that when guys don't fit to the culture, they're not here anymore. We have guys that understand that being selfless is a huge part of being a Denver Nugget. And guys will continue to buy into that, whether they're playing or not playing. So if you're going to win at a high level, you can't have distractions. To your point, you have to have guys that get along on the court, off the court, and come together and share in a common goal. And I've seen that for years now. And what's different this year is we've added some great pieces, and we have Michael and Jamal back healthy.
Jacob, go ahead.
Coach, what's it like for you to just be a part of the historical nature of this whole thing, just being on the first team that's made it to the finals for the Nuggets? And what do you expect out of the atmosphere that's going to surround that?
Yeah, I mean, it's a delicate balance because I think in life, not just in sports, but in life, you have to enjoy moments. I think if you don't enjoy the small victories and the moments along the way, I think you're missing something. At the same time, we have much work